In recent years, viewers of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills have followed Teddi Mellencamp as she has battled various health issues. A recent interview with the actress revealed that she feels her subsequent health was significantly affected by an early mistake. In addition to sharing her personal experience with health issues, Teddi offered advice on how others should handle similar situations. Teddi Mellencamp announced her melanoma diagnosis in 2022. The late John Mellencamp has a daughter named Teddi. Her appearances in the 2017 to 2020 season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills are the reason she is most famous to many. Teddi revealed her diagnosis of stage I melanoma, a kind of skin cancer, in 2022. After having brain tumors removed in 2025, she revealed that her melanoma had advanced to stage IV. Teddi recently discussed an error that occurred when her condition was being monitored by medical professionals in an interview with Glamour. Despite her regular health appointments, she saw this happening. "You just think that's it when you go to the doctor," as Teddi explained. "I'm doing my duties as expected." She now realizes how crucial it was to educate herself in between doctor appointments. "I didn't want to know all of the bad things," she said, "so I didn't even do the research on melanoma at first." Next, Teddi discussed how her cancer progressed to stage IV due to the fact that medical experts failed to recognize certain indications. What she meant was that being an advocate for one's own health is different from self-diagnosing. "I mean, I see a doctor every 3 months, so I never gave it much of a second thought. For what reason wouldn't they have me examined?" Teddi went on to say that she hoped her story may teach her fans something. The most advanced melanoma that Teddi had was a stage 1 lesion in her shoulder. At first, her doctors didn't think she needed a full-body scan since her prior diagnosis hadn't progressed beyond the first stage. However, in hindsight, she believes this prevented doctors from recognizing the progression of her melanoma. "We didn't do the scans because you didn't have anything above a stage 1 on your body," Teddi explained when she finally followed up with the matter. But behold what transpired. The Real Housewives actress hoped to inspire others to take an active role in their own healthcare by sharing her story. "When you're not feeling well, it's really about standing up for yourself and your health," she said. Teddi has also shared her tale with fans through social media, as her fans are aware. She spoke about the physical struggles she has overcome, but she also touched on the mental anguish she has experienced. "Cancer comes with so many emotions: anger, sadness, loneliness," Teddi wrote in a recent post beside a photo of her regrowing hair. "Despite my gratitude for the life-saving effects of immunotherapy, I often feel as though I am lost in a fog and am too hard on myself for all the ways I fail. I simply long to resume my regular self." Are you keeping up with Teddi Mellencamp's social media updates? There was a hush before the storm, a pause in the rhythm of life. For many, health news reads like a headline. But for Teddi Mellencamp, it has become the raw center of her existence, a journey of survival, resilience, and revelation. When she first shared her melanoma diagnosis in 2022, most saw it as another celebrity health narrative. But as the disease evolved, metastasizing to her brain and lungs, it became starkly clear that this would become her defining fight. What she recently revealed: amid regular checkups and follow-ups, a crucial oversight by her doctors may have allowed the cancer to advance undetected. The unseen slip. In mid-2025, Mellencamp spoke candidly about the gaps in her care. Despite her frequent visits to medical professionals, one key step was skipped: full-body scanning and vigilant surveillance of her melanoma. She told Fox News that doctors didn't do the scans because you didn't have anything above a stage 1 on your body. What Mellencamp learned was haunting. Just because someone presents with an early-stage lesion doesn't guarantee that the disease won't spread. She later reflected, "There's a difference between self-diagnosing yourself and being an advocate for your own health. I go to a doctor every 3 months. Why wouldn't they get me checked?" Her words pierce the common assumption that the system is flawless. They remind us that in medicine, as in life, vigilance cannot be outsourced entirely. From stage A to stage IV, a steep climb. Mellencamp's trajectory was brutal in its unexpected progression. Initially, her melanoma had been diagnosed at stage U, treated with surgical excision. At that time, her doctors did not deem full metastatic imaging necessary. Oversight or misjudgment, she now believes, allowed the cancer to silently metastasize. By early 2025, she faced a dire reality: multiple brain tumors and lung lesions, metastases of her melanoma. Some of the brain tumors could not be surgically removed. Others were addressed via surgery or radiation. The lung lesions persisted too. Doctors at one point gave her a 50-50 survival prognosis. But Mellencamp never accepted that. "I truly believe I'm going to live. I need to believe it," she said. The turning point: no detectable cancer. In October 2025, Mellencamp delivered astonishing news. After recent immunotherapy and scans, there is no detectable cancer in her body. She described her reaction: shock, numbness, disbelief. Yet she cautioned, this is not remission. She told her podcast co-host Dolores Catania that she must continue immunotherapy for at least another year. Remission, she explained, is only considered after sustained cancer-free status over time, typically 1, 2, up to 3 years. And even now, the side effects of therapy still weigh heavily on her body, and her immune system remains compromised. Still, her doctors report that all tumors have continued to shrink and nothing new has appeared. For Mellencamp, that was a turning point, not a victory lap, but a moment of breath, reflection, and resolve. The emotional landscape. Public figures with health struggles often endure more than the disease itself. Mellencamp has balanced her transparent narrative with the private weight of motherhood, identity, and fear. Her children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove, are young, and only her eldest truly grasps the magnitude of what she faces. She has also used her platform to discuss the emotional toll, the anxiety, the isolation, the moments when hope feels brittle. In earlier interviews, she described debilitating pain, fear of leaving her children behind, the mental burden of asking how long I got. What are my chances? But she also finds little anchors: the determination to fight, the gratitude for her medical team, the support of friends, and the small victories, like permission to get tattoos, a reminder that life, in its creative forms, still pulses through her. Yes, she got medical clearance to tattoo meaningful symbols on her body even amid stage 4 diagnosis. Lessons from oversight: advocacy over assumption. Teddi's revelation about medical oversight carries a powerful message. Patients must often become their own advocates. It's not reckless to question, to request scans, to push the boundary when standard of care is too conservative. Her experience reminds us, guidelines have limits. Not every patient fits protocols neatly. What is safe in one era may be inadequate in another. Ask the hard questions. Even if doctors say a scan isn't needed yet, insist on clarity. What signs will change that? What is the threshold? Track your own health history. Know your lesion, your risks, your family history. Don't let medical charts carry all the weight. Partner with your medical team. Good doctors welcome engaged patients, not adversaries, but collaborators. Hope is an active stance. Belief, when combined with action, can be a force multiplier in treatment. The road ahead. Though the scans currently show no detectable cancer, Mellencamp's journey is far from over. She must continue immunotherapy, remain under vigilant surveillance, and live with the possibility of recurrence. She must manage side effects and maintain her immune function. She must balance being a patient and being a mother, a public figure, and a human being. Yet today is also a moment of grace, one she has fought for with every fiber of her being. In sharing her story, she is offering more than confession. She is offering awareness, encouragement, and a wake-up call. Her path may be steep, but with the medical oversight she now demands, she is charting a course defined by wisdom, agency, and fierce hope.